Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Channy Alexandrina here, and I'm back with yet another video for you. So guys, if you couldn't tell by the title, you read that title, yes, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my feminine hygiene routine for the summer and spring coming up, you know, because you know the weather is getting nicer, you know, it's getting hotter. So that being said, we have to make sure we're on top of our hygiene, you know, we got to switch it up. Well, I switch it up every season. Just a disclaimer, this is just my routine. It has nothing to do with anyone else. I'm just sharing it with you guys in case I know there's people who struggle with just finding what works for them, and this is just what works for me. This is just what I do, and I decided to share it with you guys. So now let's get into it. So we're gonna start with armpits. So for my armpits, what I like to use is Dove Advanced Care Moisturizing like spray. So typically I would actually use the cucumber one. They have a cucumber one, and that's usually what I use, but for some reason they didn't have it at my local Walmart, so I went with this. And this surprisingly works really well, and it actually smells amazing. It's a powder soft, so it has like a baby type of scent. And honestly guys, like I might just stick with this, to be honest. Like the cucumber one is my go-to, but this does wonders for me. I know some people say though that like when they use just the spray, it doesn't really work for them. I don't have that issue. Like for me, it works perfectly fine. Like even when I'm sweating, like I don't have any problems because it is the Advanced Care, right? So it's like really good. But I know some people prefer to use the other one and this, or even like a men's deodorant, which is really good as well. But this Dove, it's really good. I don't know, it's worth it for me. I also use this like all over my body. Like I would just spray my entire body with it too, just because it has such a fresh scent. And like if I'm just in the house or you know just lounging, I would just spray this after I get out of the shower, and like I just feel clean, I smell clean. Oh, I also wanted to mention what I use to wash my face. I do not have, I'm just gonna say this now, I do not have like a skincare routine. I really don't. It just doesn't exist. I would literally just put this on my face. I use the Noxzema Classic Clean. This one has eucalyptus in it, but I don't really care which one it is. And I put it all over my face. I leave it on for about 5 minutes, and I just rinse it off, and then I just go in with shea butter on my face, and that's literally my entire skincare routine right there. Yeah, I've been using this for about 2 years now, and it's actually been really great because my skin is a little bit sensitive, so I can't put like stuff with a lot of chemicals in my face because I find it just, my face gets irritated. So moving into the shower, I like to use my exfoliating gloves. These are fantastic for me. It gets all the dirt off, everything. Like you just feel clean, especially when I'm like cleaning my underarms. Like it really gets in there, and I'm exfoliating it, so it'll help it to keep it like not to get like too dark. I really don't care too much about that anymore. I used to care, but I really don't. Like it is what it is. It's your underarm. That's just me though. I don't really care that much, but this definitely helps with that, so I don't really worry about it at all. I just use these all over my body in the shower. I first like to go in, before I use like a body wash, I like to use like a bar soap. So I would use either the Dove bar soap, like the original one. There's something called carbolic soap. I'll put like a picture of it up here because I don't have it with me. I would use either that because that gets you really clean. It's an antibacterial type of soap, and it smells really fresh. And then once I lather my body with that, I like to go in with this Dove Deep Moisture. I use this all over my body, and it's really good. Like it just makes my skin feel like butter. Like it just restores that moisture and everything. This is really good, really good. I definitely recommend this, and it smells so fresh. Like it doesn't have a strong scent, nothing. It's just Dove. Lately, what I've been using instead of the Dove, I've been using just this. It's from Bath and Body Works. I typically don't use these stuff, but since it's summer, you know, I just like to use these now, like the little shower gels, because they really do smell really good. Like some of them, like I don't like all of them, but this is one of my favorite scents from Bath and Body Works, In the Stars. And I also have the perfume to it, the spritz, not the perfume. This is really good. And to exfoliate, typically I would either use, there's like a Dove exfoliant. I'll put a picture of it. I don't have it right now, so honestly I haven't been exfoliating lately with like an actual scrub. I don't really feel like that's completely necessary all the time, just how I feel like when it comes to me. So I'm using my exfoliating gloves. I don't really care to use a scrub because my skin, that's just too much roughness on my skin. I feel like that's really harsh for me. When you exfoliate, you also want to make sure you're exfoliating with the grain, like especially if you're exfoliating your like cooter area, hoo-ha, whatever you want to call it. When you're getting down there, you really want to exfoliate with the grain. Like you don't want to go like in circles, because that can cause irritation and kind of defeating the purpose of exfoliating. You might as well just not exfoliate. Speaking of our downstairs area, our lady bits, our hoo-ha, our cooter, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to call her, correction. I like to use this again. I go in with the Dove body wash. I feel like this gets it real good. And when I talk about using this, I'm not talking about getting all up in the hole. No, 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 that's a no. You do not want to get all up in your hole. You're not supposed to be putting any type of chemicals or any type of lotion or creams or body wash or anything inside your hole. You don't need that. You can just rinse it out with some water. Honestly, I'm just talking about in between the lips, clit is, and all that stuff. This is what I use there. Like, I go in between the lips, but I do not go anywhere near the hole. That can really throw off your pH. You can get all kinds of infections, and no one wants to deal with that. So let's just not do that, okay? If I don't use that, then I would use the bar soap to it. I find the Dove bar soap is not drying for me. And you can also use, I have a sensitive skin one. I know a lot of people use that one. You could use that as well if you're really sensitive. I'm not very sensitive, so that's why I just use that. I have no issues at all. But there's some people who just use water. Like, it's everyone's preference, to each their own. So I actually don't shave. I actually get waxed. I get Brazilian waxes every month. So for shaving, I used to shave. I've been getting waxed for about 3 years now. But when I used to shave, just a tip for that, you exfoliate the area first, whether it's using a scrub. I like to just use gloves if I am going to exfoliate down there, just because scrubs have a lot of different chemicals in it, so I don't really like to put that stuff down there unless it's designated for that area. So I just use my gloves, and like I was saying earlier, just exfoliate with the grain. So you don't want to like go in circles, and then once you do that, and this is the last thing you want to do when you're finished in the shower, just because the heat from the water, the steam, it really opens up the pores and it makes the area a lot smoother and softer and easier to work with. So when you're shaving, it's honestly best to use like a razor with more than 2 blades. If it only has 2 blades, good luck. I don't recommend that. Whether it be 4 blades, even 3 blades, like 5 blades, like the more blades the better, just because you're gonna get a sharper and smoother cut. It's gonna feel so much better, cleaner. And when you're shaving, I recommend you shave with the grain or side to side, because with shaving it's really hard to get really smooth. It doesn't last unless you shave against the grain, and do not do that. You're asking for ingrown hairs, you're asking for razor bumps, and you're asking for irritation. So don't shave against the grain. Always shave with the grain or side to side. That is what worked for me when I used to shave. When you're shaving, you want to use either a conditioner. Some people enjoy using conditioner, or I personally like to use olive oil or coconut oil. One of those two. It's amazing. You're gonna be smooth after. You won't be itchy the next day, none of that. Moving on to when I get out the shower. So now what I've been using, and I just started using this. Before I was using shea butter to moisturize my body, but now I've been using coconut oil. It's great. I use this on my private area every day. After I get out the shower, I slather some on, and it just feels so smooth, moisturized, just feels clean. It feels nice. And I also use it on my skin because it adds like a shine, like a glow to my skin, and it makes my skin feel so smooth, especially when I shave my legs. So when I shave my legs and like my arms, I put this on after, and you just feel like butter. Like, if you want to have succulent legs, just a succulent body, use some coconut oil, like especially for your downstairs area. But I first go in with this just to get that real authentic moisture in before I use like lotions and creams. And this lotion I was actually put on by Chloe Yasmin. She's a YouTuber. So I heard her talk about this lotion for so long, and I live in Canada, so they don't sell it like in Canada, like on the Amazon. So I had to order it from the US, and it was a whole thing, but I got it. And as you can see, like, I literally drink this shit like it's like done. It's the baby powder 24-hour skin therapy full body moisturizer, and everything that it says it is. This is the best lotion that I've ever used. I've never used a lotion that was so moisturizing for the entire day. Usually lotions last for like maybe an hour, and then it kind of wears out after, but this stuff, it's intense, okay? And it smells so freaking good. Like, it literally smells like a baby, like fresh baby. Like, I don't know. I'll try to link it below if you guys actually want to try it out. But now I'm extremely moisturized. Everything's sealed in. I smell good. Like, I feel soft. My body's just rejoicing. My body's just singing, rejoicing to me. Like, yes, we feel good. We feel moisturized. So this is also a tip that I've been using for quite a while, and it's amazing. So one thing I started doing, and I also got this tip from another YouTuber, I can't remember her name, but I got this tip from her, but I was doing it before, not like as the way she said. Like, what I like to use is Thayer's Witch Hazel, and it's in the lemon scent, and you can use the rose one as well, but I just know lemon cuts odors, so that's why I got lemon. And you take a face pad or like a cotton pad or whatever, you pour some on it, and then you wipe your butthole with it. You are set for the day, but you gotta wipe it good. Like, just give it one wipe, 1 or 2 wipes, and you're blessed. Like, it will literally smell fresh like nothing all day long, like it's amazing. I use it every day because it's just that good. And obviously, like, you gotta clean your ass in the shower. Like, don't forget to wash your ass. Like, I'm not saying to skip that and just do this. Make sure you clean, scrub out your butt in the shower. Scrub it real good, at least 4 times back to back with some soap. And then you go in with this. So you don't want to skip that step. This is after that, okay? Get you some witch hazel, try it out. I believe in the lemon one. I'm sure the rose works too, but I know lemon cuts all odors, so get you some. Okay guys, so the scents that I've been using lately, like after I do all of that, number 1 is my Juicy Couture perfume. This is my everything. I use this every day. Yeah, it's just really good. It's strong. As you can see, I literally like kill it. I've had it since I think November of last year. Yeah, that's when I got it, and it's already almost done. So I definitely need to re-up on this, and the packaging is just so cute. And I usually do maybe about 5 sprays. I know you don't have to do too much, but I just like to smell good. I just like to go crazy sometimes, I won't even lie. And then sometimes if I don't really want to wear perfume, if I'm just lounging or, you know, just chilling, like I said, I love the In the Stars fragrance. So I also have the mist to the body gel, and I also have the lotion, but it's like pretty much done. Yeah, this stuff smells really good, and I've been using this for years now. Like, always been like my number 1. There's that, and then I also like the Warm Vanilla Sugar as well. They're pretty much done. Like, look at that. I need to re-up on my scents. Yeah, I've been killing them. That concludes my feminine hygiene routine. I am also going to be filming my braces hygiene routine. I also want to film that. These are all the products that I use on a daily basis. So guys, if you enjoyed this video and you made it this far, you're a real one. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment below. Comment any tips or anything that I might have missed. Feel free to comment anything. Of course, give this video a like if you enjoyed it. And also feel free to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell so you never miss when I upload another video. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. I'm pretty nigga. Shorty wanna ball with the chick. Money sitting tall, y'all mean.